Alright, that looks good. Let's make sure things got sent out right. Alright, here to be good. Alright, fine, I don't need to do it that way. Alright, hey guys, who's here? So, today I'm playing Monster Prom. One, because, it's Pride Month, and two, I just haven't played this in a while. Also, I am moving things around so I can actually see certain things. Alright, there we go. Just me today. Second term. There's absolutely no reason to do first term at this point. Full game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we're young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, always willing to live life to the fullest. We're on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Ooh, who do I feel like today? I'm gonna go with you. Pronounce they.
I can do this.
You get to experience this ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Remember clearly, 6 weeks are left, and as we fantasize about our dream prom dates, we're all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our most charismatic classmates. Scott Howe, 21. A rough athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who's cute as she was genocidal. Holly Geist, 22. Party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Demon LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor, in fact, he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear that had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date. Even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds rock, they're run so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of stupid sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Start. This is a relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend her funeral, but you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? Try to convince your family that you're a flamingo all along. Flamingos are not supposed to attend funerals. The trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge watching the 5th season of The Office. Just don't go. From now on, every time a family member asks you why you intend to say you know and wink at them. Have they updated this? Because I don't remember seeing that question before. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing the potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's best at giving money to you. Where people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs. Society wins. That one. your D&D character, what would be your class? Good boy, automaton, the prettiest one, party smith, obscure moment drammer, moneymaker. Alright, well, good boys are on Scott's path. Score, this isn't working out. Time to go into stripping. What's your stage name? Max Pleasure Model 3000. Quad Pussy Uwu. Fuckfest XX Explosions. Duchess Henrietta Honeylips III. Excuse you, I won't be the stripper, honey. I'm the damn pimp. Or Oscar Wilde. Well, obviously Oscar Wilde.
All right.
Alright, so I have smarts and charm as my highest. It's usually good to at least get some money, so let's go to the library. Today you spend some time on the library's PCs playing good old online poker. It almost seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time I paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money. Here's Liam and Scott having a discussion. Scott looks confused and Liam looks bored, which means they're probably having an argument.
Lame.
Look, not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both a practical thing to say. What, you don't care? But you walked all the way over here just to tell me that. Plus, don't you want to be like a professional magnet ibuprofen? A medic influencer trying to keep up? But how does one of those guys earn money? Medic influencers don't earn money, Scott. They earn cultural capital. Okay. How much cultural capital does a sandwich cost? I can see that I'm not getting through to you. Hey, could you explain this correctly why my career path is subjective to the best? And also, could you explain what credit is? It means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Who do you think designs all the sports jerseys? Or, actually, I think sports is the best career. I mean, how far can a medic influencer go from, huh? Look, I'm looking for Liam on this one.
Awesome, bro!
Whoa, artists do that? Who thought uniforms were designed by the same person who designed my stubby pecs? God. Liam, are you God? Well, Scott, God is dead.
Welcome to Liam the Liam Core.
But so am I, so essentially yes. So cool. Wonder how long it will take for Scott to figure out Liam isn't actually God, and type into creativity and what's arts.
All right.
Alright. Oh, this will be interesting. Just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien, Liam's just taking pictures of his food. A leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's the Slayer.
Prepare to die!
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. This always happens when we sit together. The death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'll spoil your face. Just his, though, right? Both your faces. Fuck. Slayer's right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast enough, you might be able to save one. Otherwise, Damien with the Lord's prayer while Liam escapes, or you can wait for this moment your whole life from the table for justice. Again, I'm going for Liam. Watch a hearty rendition of Our Father. You've done this loads of times. Not the prayers they can't imagine. In fact, they just can't resist criticizing him. Okay, first of all, he's not Our Father. I've got two dads. The guy who's fully asshole to the cloud was. And that kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we like praying for the end of the world now? Oh, sure, begging for your daily bread. What are you, a prisoner or something? You probably didn't think Dad can't support the bed. We got gluten allergy. You start to eat the daily bread? This is ridiculous. Well, Damon continues to rave. Liam snaps at before Marco picks up his lunch and carries him to another table. Damn, are you done? Almost have a whole bit about the multiple paper divisions, that's really fucking vicious. Close enough, eat holy water. Can't eat a liquid, it's He has a hard time forming any more iconoclastic things with his flesh on fire. He leaves the cafeteria and you retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now you start taking pictures of food, he even lets you have some. It's been a real bonding experience.
Alright.
Let's see. There's really no point in even attempting to raise boldness and fine. We'll, go with creativity. The day we're rehearsing for the classic play, it's as though the youths themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob. The performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Need creativity. Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Using your fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. Real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam.
Lame.
I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game. I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying this assertion. All I'm saying is that you're really as cool as you act all the time. You have no problem getting ditches from the gender indeterminate locusts swarming down at the end of the bar. But of course I could if I wanted to, but you see, the teeth of my lures, they don't want anything. So you like Liam's so scared, you decide to go over there and show the fool how it's done. Let's see, coat yourself in insect pheromones, don't go after people, they can go after you. Dig so hard that you also separate into a cloud of locusts. These are both so stupid, I'm going with the second one. If you get to your body is a swarm of locusts, it's no problem for you. You're busy being one of the plagues of Egypt on the dance floor, though. Polly puts up sheepishly. A message for you from Locust Swarm to get a bar. It's not really into other such swarms. That's kind of why I came to a non-swarm bar in the first place.
Try on.
Yeah, if we could just add to that, you're trying way too hard. Okay, apparently I got some points with Polly. If Liam thinks you're trying hard, now wait until you have to convince your body to stop being a swarm of insects later. Use 2 smarts in 1 pump. Also, I had no idea which one was Columbia Williams in that one. I should have guessed it was dancing with Polly's.
Alright.
Alright. I mean, I guess we'll go for Charm, since I just lost it. Then an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that moves with the spirit. It's a spectacular comeback. Clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. It's about Liam and Polly talking about a party or something. Parties are cool, so you decide to join them. Look, if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine, but if I ever hear a party on social network trademark is going to make it seem unbelievably lame. I don't think a social network trademark invite, nobody will know where to go or what time to get there. It'll be like 6 guests. It'll be cool guests, and good party's all about exclusivity. No way, good party's about getting hammered with as much people who won't remember what you did in the morning. Just agree to disagree on that. We could ask our friend here to results for us. What do you think is the best way to invite people to our party? Okay, here's what you do. You hand letter 3 flyers with the party info, and then hide them in the bathroom of the coolest coffee houses in town. Whoever finds those invitations deserves to be at your party. Or, obviously the answer is to take a topless selfie and then picture chop and cover your nipples with the party info. Bring that shit out, blast it all over school, I guarantee people will come. In more ways than one. Okay, that's obviously Polly's. We're going for Liam. What? Where your head's at? But I think we take this idea even further. What about only 1 flyer? Just have a date, time, location, just says be there. We're really cool to already know where to go.
So authentic.
God, I'm going to pick out fonts right now. I'm not sure if your ideas are genius or stupid, but if they're stupid, they seem the kind of stupidity Liam actually likes. It's just much more creativity. I'll take it.
Alright.
Alright, so Liam and Miranda. The table we chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and gives it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, your servants can shoot your food for you?
Ugh, disgusting!
Of course not, that would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? What I be? My serfs get all the calories and they can't help me. I have no reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone can make Miranda stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you can take for yourself without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the content smile on this servant's face. He's eating for you, but he's really just eating for himself. No, it can't be. Gordo, say this isn't true. Gordo can't say anything because his mouth full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit. Curious dog, you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan? I think maybe we should just take advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works. Take advantage of me, scoundrel. Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once. The two serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can in their mouth in the cafeteria. Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now? To try eating myself, but how? You only have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life.
All right.
Alright, let's go back to creativity. Oh wait, no. Can't do that. Shop's there. Alright, so we'll go with charm. The day after dodgeball match takes place. Maybe you'll fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. Arrows of intensive diplomacy, you can commit to an agreement with an unexpected twist. You intend to resist, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you'd be lucky if you couldn't do anything with that into charm. Of course, Liam got eliminated way earlier and has been sitting on the bleachers ever since. You go over and ask him if he's okay, he snores.
Hey.
Of course I'm okay. This is the best gym class I've had this year because I didn't have to actually do gym. What's the problem with this class? They make you do exercise. I'm a mental athlete, my gymnasium is mine. It smells better and no one tries to pat your butt for giving 110%. I've done that to coach, but he just says, well, you know the body is the mind of the body. Just need some kind of bulletproof excuse, anything to get me out of this class. Hi. Hi, Mom. Turn to cough translucent mist. Translucent mist can't exercise or tell him you're dead. Let's try with translucent mist. Yeah, I can do that. The best thing about being a vampire is that you're always remembering powers you've not had. Liam instantly becomes an immaterial cloud of vapor with Liam's exact face. It's really a gaseous form, but you were trying to be polite. Just then, Coach comes over to make you guys exercise. Alright kids, up and at 'em. Can't spell fun without S-Q-U-A-T-S. That's what I always say. Oh, I'd love to coach, but I seem to be an intangible cloud of airborne particles at the moment. Oh, that's too bad. We're really going to work our tushies off today. Oh well, I guess go and do whatever intangible clouds of wants to do for exercise. Thank you, Coach. I most certainly will. Liam flies through you on the way out the door, and you feel a special chill. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
All right.
Let's see. Where should I go next? Let's do auditorium. Creativity up. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. You don't let that get you down, you start improvising with your lines. It's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the day in unexpected ways. Let's say something, since half of your improvisation is wrapped out against your inner fears. Gains creativity. We're about to rehearse the scene where Scott pulls the farce and only Amy and Liam are around it here. When Dahlia comes storming in.
This is a takeover!
Damien, I see that your wretched cowardice is now abated and you're finally outfitted for battle. Let's settle our claims to the 8th Circle of Hell now with Liam this tree as our witness.
Hey!
Tree, I'm Sky. You might have noticed because I'm doing such a good job being a tree. Indeed you are, such a strong tree at that. Join me, Scott, in my time with the 8th Circle. I'm using Lieutenant is also a tree. That's why I'm on record as saying that I do not support any of this. Luscious little Liam, I do not need your support on the battlefield. My scrum is perfect concubine. Support me later, in the bedroom, romantically, as if I have sex with you, wink. Am I the only one in this school who takes theater seriously? We're in the middle of a scene. Yes, the scene of the crime. The crime I'm about to put you, and that crime is murder. Okay, first of all, murder is a crime. Second of all, we're not doing any of it right now. Where are you outfit for battle? This is a costume. My real battle armor is just 700 knives tied together with barbed wire. Like a story. Face me, coward! All this drama is interfering with the future production. You can Dahlia out of here, but how? If you want Damien, you'll have to go through me and this army of pissed off Rottweilers. Or, but Dahlia, this is really Damien. The real Damien's inside all along. I assume this is the one for Damien, and I'm going for Liam, so... What, Damien, is this true? No? I'm asking you, you're not Damien, you're just a clever facsimile. For too long, I've had a feeling deep inside that something was wrong.
Not over!
I know what that feeling was, it was Damien. You're really going for this, aren't you? Silence, doppelganger, I'm off to go about the real Damien so I can fight him. You sure are a charmer, huh? There'll be plenty of time for sex talk later, Liam. To the bathrooms.
What?
Wait, if Damien's like Dahlia and Dahlia's gone, who are you? Damien, or you was doing something called lying? I've been lying before, but I have no idea how it works. Tell me more. You're of Dahlia, and you've inadvertently gave Damien a good opportunity to explain to Scott how to act. He's too smart for creativity.
All right.
Alright. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by two hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these two have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. This little giant spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. Would you have an eating disorder? It's called being dead. It's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we eat our food. Should we never? They have a meeting of the smug superiority club to conduct the next period, I can't be late. If you just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like, in a sexy way. But I can't say no to that, time to enact your future club plan. Dump all Polly's food on Liam's plate, or dump all Liam's food on Polly's plate. Again, I'm going for Liam. Call your artistic selfie of performance artist Marina Abramovic. You pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap. No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Lord, what tableau. It goes bloated my mouth and I want to do this. Perhaps the most daring to be yet. It's a really throwing me to get this bus here, which isn't cool because I started a bus until I died. I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly conceived all my food by honestly forthright. Luckily for you, Liam. Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They can still agree with Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting at the Smug Superiority Club, where we spent hours practicing the spears, gazing into each other's eyes.
All right.
Might as well stick with creativity then. Today, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning inspiration. Come up with a lovely nickname for yourself. To everyone to call you by, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish youths in the world. The nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Where the beat gains creativity. For the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you by that name to the end of this run. Thankfully, this is a single player, so that's not going to happen. Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentum filters. What no one seems to understand about filters that are not about making pictures better, but making pictures browner and harder to see. So I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos, Infinite Cope. It's also probably why I have only 6 momentum followers, but we must all make sacrifices for art. In any case I have to go, there's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must talk to. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda picks out an air conditioning duct. Goodness, the situation seemed more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. I wonder why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, it's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure it must be popular at some point. These are books later. There's no time now. I just want to say Liam get more Monogram followers. Take the liberty of having my row of spies discover the password of his account so we can get a total makeover. What to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes, or pay million people to follow Liam on Monogram. Well... I don't know which one to go for Liam in this case, but I assume not the one that's paying. I assume the one that's paying would not be Miranda, so... yes, just Father pays millions to vote for him in our democratic elections. In fact, I think they can cut costs by paying one of Father's clones to simply replicate the same people 1,000 times. That's where Miranda thinks this is ethical, but she's about me of ethics and she's about fair and democratic elections. Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. We run into Liam in the hollows a few hours later. Distraught, my carefully husband unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes. Lily's followers look at their comments. Totally Real Count 66, I love you, Liam. Another equally real count, you're so secure and avant-garde. Some say are expressing are objectively correct, and yet no, I cannot give in to the Lord of the limelight. Despite this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. For the rest of the day, helping curious me, getting too charmed and one fun in the process.
All right.
Yeah, sure, why not? The day you listen to your elders learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense, the dating gimmicks, get that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Gain 2 smarts. Later, you're sleeping peacefully until a noise wakes you up. First the noise seems to be Liam, whose face is the unliving embodiment of disgust itself.
So mainstream.
The boy into some vampire weaknesses, how original. Please list all known weaknesses of vampire. It's pretty problematic to teach everybody at school or no ways to kill one's considered minority. I don't mind that though, as a brooding outcast, I'm already accustomed to the derision and harassment of my peers. I do mind is how played out everybody's answers are going to be. Steaks, garlic, sun, Van Helsing called, he wants his cliches back. Got a good answer though, it's pretty obscure, you've probably never heard of it, and you can't guess what it is. It would challenge you with your best guess. Global thermonuclear war, or harmonica music? I had to pick harmonica music. Okay. Apparently that worked. Me, weakness in harmonica music? How ridiculous. Yet, I must confess I find it rather charming to stake my time into the case for a vampire curse. In fact, most of my supposed vampire weaknesses are simply out of taste. Just because this is holy water, I'm absolutely not a fan of organic religion. Garlic, like it's not organic, it will be sourced. It's not that steak through the heart will necessarily kill me, it's just that most steaks aren't made with blubber, which is terribly wasteful. I must confess to one weakness, however. The weakness for you. When we spend half the afternoon ironically listening to harmonic music with either privy and allergic. Creativity and one fun. I cannot speak tonight.
All right.
Oh, okay. Liam, the Coven, and Zoe. In a totally normal way, Liam passes down the same lunch she was the Coven. So you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria, and every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. up the chair right as soon as rushes over.
OMG!
Is that what I think it is? Liam and Coven saying you guys like smell fishes in the revival? Dropping in, by the way, there are only 3 seasons, fall, winter, and eternal time to wish to avoid. OMG, this is totally the classic return of the long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between William and Joy? You know anything about boundaries? Not really.
Always the same with you.
Listen, you, we're no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can sit at the same table or anything. This is literally just a lunch table, just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs means nothing. Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this fire dispute with your friends. This is exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret, double-crossing mid-season to reveal Alliance romance, or if they were missing the real chemistry here, that lunch table is giving serious fuck in the eyes of the cafeteria floor.
Impressive.
Oh shit, you're right. Lunch table and cafeteria floor has some close contact going on right now. Stop, I'm never going to fall for that. Wait, a sandwich and a drip of ghost mayonnaise hits the leg of the table. It slowly drips down the floor and the table, both look intensely satisfied. Okay, fine, I ship it. So he's distracted by the table X4 hotness, which means she's no longer bugging Liam. He's silently contented. Nobody learned anything or grew at all as a person, but who cares? He's just here to hook up with sexy monsters, watch the cafeteria table, and break into war. This game is so weird, I love it.
All right.
Let's see. Or charm. Today an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it they decide to raise the stakes. By being part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and there's spirits fueled by determination. While you win, it takes 2 charm from your team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a dark corner. Kill Conspirator, over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular again was an overwhelming success. He was internet popular. You just need to make him real life popular. What better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not 100 years, it's not an exaggeration, because I've been alive for hundreds of years, I've never run for Prom King, so there you go." It was clearly a scripted way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. Okay, so I'm on a secret ending path, got it. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing famous right there, but I don't find any bloodline choice to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. How can we secure a win for Liam when he's opposed to running or making any effort to win? Work before, pay a million people to vote for Liam for Prom King. I will read out the other answers though. I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Yeah, we're paying people. Of course, election ring selling me house was one to elect the king. I suppose someone as wealthy and charismatic as this universe will hire a million voters? Sure you do, totally. You've got lots of money connections. The Miranda, you get right on that. Don't do what you like money political capital and make forward stolen magical artifacts. On your robe and wizard hat, crack open with Quinn Tone, and your old school's chance for real life. Really, Sorcerer's Apprentice? Okay. Grew up with the janitor's closet, passing out ballots to broomsticks and telling mom books to vote for. This fraud had to stood by essential objects anyway. So you all watch Prom King election forecast together, and can't believe it, 6,000 votes for me. 994,000 votes for Bob Lemon second political cleaner. Be impressed with the avant-garde taste of the student body, no one's so comprehensively humiliated. Let's go, now you gotta find things here that fits a Bob Lemon second political cleaner. Use 2 charm and 1 creativity. Maybe I still have enough points for an actual ending.
All right.
I like creativity. They were rehearsing for the class play, you weren't supposed to go fired. Once it seems you're getting class creativity boost from the auditorium. Afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. Start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in the kick-ass musical number. So amazing that people with whom you're arguing until you get your point and change your mind once the song's over. Change creativity. See him staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. He was his favorite band, sighing signed to a mainstream record label or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on magazine cover. Decided to check in with him.
Greetings, my friend.
You know, Star Kicker, that vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get bill investors? Well, thanks, Liam. Do you not know why you exist? Well, today I found something of some interest, a time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible little promise that will be released at least a decade from that due date. In the end, it will be way shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock. Toaster attached to a clock? Genius! Just scribbly write down the idea in your $1 million notebook. Let's see if we can beat those guys to market. But sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think, supposing I would require such a machine, I wonder if more time would I go. 3.85 billion BC, so you can use existing core was cool. Or everyone knows the dopest time in monster history was 9:45, specifically July 26, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. I'm going with the first one. Yes, of course. The ultimate coolness, I'd be ahead of the curve. Because there would be no curve yet. Wearing suspenders of bow tie, no one's done that yet, because no one else exists. Breathing here, so cliche.
So authentic.
Breathing 3.85 billion BC, revolutionary, never done before. This of all, no one criticized my vintage eyeglass collection, because there won't be anyone. Who immediately funnels all his money into the time machine project for the sake of playing romance. You hope the creators never shit. In the meantime, you gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Why is that the narrator's portrait there? That should have been Liam's text.
All right.
If I'm calling Liam not eating as usual, because they're undead. No, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's probably more than my moment grand. What? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than subpar culinary abortions. I see what you mean. You the two of us should have a cook-off. What? No. Say something, I'm not listening because I'm so sick about this cook-off. No point did I agree to. I got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs. If you got the advantage, I have no life for centuries until your history is on. Two of them dash in the kitchen, ignoring all the rules of law, school, and competencies as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. They're both equally horrible, says the cool British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Those are just turning you. What do you think, Tiger? Judge? Whose real and truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam, because I think that glass jar of fresh blood was those parts of his on top, or Polly's, because she literally doesn't need a pair of pajamas for a cat. Again, I am going for Liam. In your face, Wolfgang suck. That'd be a better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. Matter of fact, that'd be a better name for you. But what, because I'm a vampire? That totally makes sense. No, just because you suck. But this sucker just wound the judges with my blood tartar. It's raw, organic, free-range blood, unethically sourced from a local terrified human. Then partially from the table. Rather, from the blood, I threw in the blood, I like the color. Actually, it's well known that nobody knows what parsley tastes like. And you probably never will, because you're certainly not drinking any of that concoction. Liam is price for waiting to cook off and some bunch of other foods, I'm sure.
All right.
We'll go with charm. Today, every dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw the ball at herself. Explain to her the many ways she thinks she's unique and wonderful, while also defending her making place in life. It helps us able to find reasons to keep playing and gains the self-worth. Getting one BFF, so she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen and into charm. After the game, it's time for your least favorite thing, exercising. Push puts you in a group with Liam and Calculester, but it's having a hard time getting you motivated.
Hi, my beloved students.
Come on, team, it's time to really get in there and give 110%. 110% seems a little try-hard, don't you think? There's also a logical impossibility. 100% is the maximum percentage it's possible to give. Sure, some squat thrust will change your tune. Let's go, guys. Let me see you sweat. Excuse me, maybe the line court does not sweat? Now, I calculate they literally do not sweat. So you see, kids, somebody sweat to sweat, but somebody sweats you.
You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot.
Don't worry, Coach, I've got this. But with you maggots, so you see what Coach is doing here? It's preparing us for war. By warring me a lifetime of healthy habits and very best good health, then.
This is war!
What are you milquetoast doing? Collaging around over here complaining about percentages here and inability to sweat? Stop complaining as we were stating a. Well, you have to devise a workout routine that will actually get through you, jabronis. Subtle and intricate routine that has been developed since way back when Coach first started trying to get you to do exercise 5 minutes ago. Ready to get started? No. But let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. The idea of this workout appears to consist entirely of you throwing crocodiles at us. Let's talk more working out. 5, 6, 7, 8. What are you supposed to do with all these crocodiles to look hungry? Believe in yourself. 9, 10, 11, 12. You already believe in yourself quite a bit, but that doesn't change the fact that Dahlia is literally 5 crocodiles. It's not ideal. What are you going to do about it? Act like the biggest crocodile predator in nature, high fashion brands, or put on your anti-crocodile cologne. These are both horrible, and I do not know which one is actually going to be good. Screw it, high fashion brands. Nope. Slick your hair back, climb atop a mountain of gym mats, and speak the dread words. Here from high fashion brand trademark. It's working. Crocodiles are so scared they're Alan? Yep, it sounds like a fire truck being left in garbage disposal. No one likes it. It's terrible. I understand that we're all experiencing negative emotions as a result of this unfortunate phenomenon, but once the walls of gymnasium shaking, Mr. Kago's question the gym wall explodes inward to reveal a muscle-bound Adonis-related broadsword and very tight polo. It's represented from Lacoste, natural enemy to high fashion brand trademark and friend old crocodiles run. It's too late. No match for the powerful quads, the Lacoste representative ties you up and smacks you with a sword. So what happens when you don't get enough crocodile workout, you weenie? Can't argue with that, mostly because the Lacoste representative stuffs the gym sock in your mouth. 10 days was too fun, 1 baldness. Not expecting that to be the baldness option.
All right.
Yeah, smarts. The day you're the first one in class, you sometimes come early because you look like a teacher. It's a bit bitter, but I pull away. He treats you like an adult and they discuss life and stuff in a very smart way. But you, excelling at the shady movie tropes. You're 2 smarts and 1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. At the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week and uses his size. Just another fascistic assessment along the line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but the entire enterprise is tasteful unless we can weigh and measure it so much raw state. Not only the swamp monster scores terrifically, alright, buttsucker, you're so smart, how are you supposed to assess without test? Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure it could come with, obviously. It's not going well for Liam, you jump in and save the day. Rap battles is the only fair way, or a brutal fight to the death, or you 2 chicken. Rap battles. Yes, it's precisely what I was about to say. As we all know, one does not truly grasp the subject until one can rap fluently about it. No dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. So definitely press Reddit. Give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get any more. In any case, it came too fun and 1 creativity. I've been all over the place on this one.
All right.
Finally, I'm bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pick or Prom brand. Just assign energy at the moon. Sue's right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She tells the giggling energy at the moon.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, this pick is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with his eyes. And make his cheese look less melty and add a filter. Filter more. Filter again. I must constantly be disturbed while taking my food picks. No one understands my superior sense of frame. Maybe because that's my gun you're using? fair point. My phone is charging. When I was supposed to do this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime to eat it, I think not. Oh, Dork, I'm just saying that if you want to reach the true levels of text and executing, you should add the sticker human to your food pick. This has good taste, like taste of taste of K-pop superstar next to my burrito. Pure Ayo. For a moment, all three of you just admire the G-Man singer, who shakes it off and gets his composure. Disagree time was hard. Or let's put G-Man in your dumb food pick. Stop it. Quick fix this burrito, moment grab K-pop emergency. Well, if we use the G-Man sticker where he's contemplating the existential notion of death, he was the boy for true K-pop fans should know that G-Man's favorite food is enchiladas and his second favorite food is him alone.
OMG!
So glad you told me. How could I miss this on the forums? So he starts blogging in earnest warning to all other K-pop fans on the internet to leave him alone. This gets started to a bit of fan trouble because the die-hard Jimmy fans all know Jimmy's favorite food is papayas and his second favorite food is being sexy. I think you see Liam smile just a tiny bit for a single second, but it would have just been wicked bang. Takes his food pick and gets no face on Mom Graham, and that's just the way Liam likes it. Alright, last part.
All right.
The day epic dodgeball match takes place. The match isn't as boring as the human interaction within it. At your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and win one of your teammates. It's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic win ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. Gain 2 charm. Lately you've been being cute with Liam, but in an ironic sense. Tolerate you, which is like third base for Liam. So now you're having a picnic at the graveyard, and it's like a date except it totally is a date because dates are so cliche. But it's totally a date. It's time, you're about kissing. You practice a lot with your pillow, which might or might not be a body pillow customized with real size real life for Liam. Maybe. Here you go. You know, Ryu, I've been thinking about the concept of kissing. Not because being with you makes me think about kissing. I think kissing is such an outdated and old concept. The first way of showing your feelings is by putting your mouth in another person's mouth. You want to put your mouth over his mouth, goddammit! Or Ryu, Prom's just around the corner. Quickly think of it never before seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. Don't show your feelings, sing your feelings, or being figurative as cowards, your winners are always literal. Show Liam your feelings. I'm going to try singing. First, do a very charming song. So charming that the people surrounding you all join in. They all appear to be professional singers. The ravens in the dead trees to people visiting the graves of their loved ones. Just, wow, I thought showing your feelings was cheesy, but this is so cheesy that's kind of cool. Caretaker of the graveyard comes to kick you off and make you ruckus. When you start singing a song, the keeper can't help but join in too. Is this you can control minds with singing? This myth is quite impressive. That's your ability, Liam makes you sing many more songs. Despite its own theory of reasons like enjoying them. This realization gives you 2 fun and 1 charm. Alright, moment of truth.
How ironic. All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom. Prom, that's so kishikoshe. It's actually hip. Yeah, let's go to prom together. What a retro thing to do, right? I wear a tuxedo and all. It's probably wonderful.
How ironic.
But in an ironic way.
I might end up liking you.
Finally! I finally got a normal ending with it. You and Liam spent the night discussing obscure 70s TV shows and comparing literature. Both laughed a lot, and for once, Liam seemed to genuinely enjoy himself without composing or judging other people. There's his hands gently touching yours, and you know Liam well enough to know it wasn't accidental. Baby, falling in love isn't for flute composers after all. Ryu, most likely to be a sleeper agent just waiting for the code word, and Leo, tightest standby. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and observed weeks of our lives. In the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life being connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. Be careful, maybe now she's one pulling your strings. Probably graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinate people and acts as their spirit animal. Those 6 weeks, this Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. Once again, we're young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. I guess I haven't seen the update credits yet.
Right on time, got your tokens, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind, get ready for effing this blast. But feelings to vanish, the fun is to flourish.
What the Polaroid book will be. You said turn me on. Of course, it's Okay, I unlocked a new shop item. One in the image in the gallery, it should be the Polaroid. Yeah, finally got this one. Okay. Alright, that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Great time. Bye, guys.